Today I show you how can we integrate into traditional system, even legacy ones, without starting from scratch. Um, who am I? And my name is Hakan, and I have been working as full stack developer for over decades now, and mostly focusing on web technologies, enterprise applications, and system integrations. Over the last few years, I've been special involved in helping companies modernize their legacy systems, not by throwing everything away and starting from scratch, but by embedding AI-powered features right into their existing infrastructure. I am currently based in Germany, and I collaborate with business of various size on digital transformation and AI adaptation projects. Today, I want to some of lessons I've learned while working on practical low distribution ways to bring AI into traditional systems. Before we jump into how AI can be integrated, let's quickly define a few terms to make sure we are all on the same page. First, what's AI? Simply put, it's when a machines do things that normally require human intelligence, like understanding language, making predictions, or even recognize patterns without needing a coffee break. And what is legacy system? These are older, often mission-critical systems that companies still rely on. They are not always pretty, but they run on business. Think of them that old coffee machine in the office. Nobody wants to touch it, but it's been working for 15 years, and everyone secretly afraid to replace it. So why should we integrate AI into these systems? Because business need to be faster, smarter, and more competitive. AI can automate, replace tasks, make better decisions using existing data and real value without needing a fully system overhaul. And best practice, you don't need to throw out all confirmation. You just need to teach it how to make smarter coffee and more effective coffee. And challenge of these integrations. Um, First, legacy constraint. Many of these older systems weren't built with AI in mind. They have outdated tech stacks, lack APIs, and upgrading them isn't always an option. Then there's data compatibility. AI thrives on data, but legacy systems often store structured data in rigid formats. AI, on the other hand, often works with unstructured, semi-structured data. Bridging that gap can be messy. And security is another concern. When you introduce AI, especially models that connect to external servers to make autonomous decisions, you are also potential opening up new attack surface that needs to be addressed carefully. And finally, resistance to change. Let's to be honest, the biggest blocker is often not the tech, but the people. Changing workflow, training staff, or even just convincing leadership that AI won't replace everyone. That's real challenge. So while AI offers powerful opportunity, these are the reason why companies often hesitate or fail to get started. Now we know the challenge, and let's talk about how we can actually integrate AI into traditional system without ripping everything out and starting over. First, API-based integration. This is usually the lowest hanging fruit. If your legacy system exposes APIs or can wrap it to expose them, you can connect AI models that handle specific tasks. Whether you are using agent-to-agent model control protocols or agent communication protocol, the key is establish a stable and security interface. And second, middleware platforms. These acts translators between old and new. Middleware can standardize data formats and handle routing and manage communication between your legacy system and AI tools. And third, gradual migration. Instead of rewriting everything at once, you can incrementally replace output components with AI-enabled models. This reduce risk and lets you test what works and what doesn't before going all in. Finally, it's my favorite hybrid approach. This is especially useful when you need keep some services on premise due to latency or privacy requirements, but still want to leverage powerful cloud-based AI models. You get the best of both worlds. In the end, the best strategy depends on your current architecture, team capacity, and business goal, but are the most common effective starting points. And here, these are the standard protocols when you integrate AI. First, AI to AI, agent to agent is about enabling autonomous agents to communicate and coordinate. For example, one AI model might process data and send the result to another agent and handle alerts or decision making. An MCP, model control protocol, is a way to standardize how the different models are deployed, queried, and updated. And useful when you have multiple AI models being orchestrated alongside your traditional stack. And agent communication protocol focus on how agents exchange structured message. It's more about semantic and meaning of communication rather than just sending data back on forth. And let's look at some real-world examples where AI has been successfully integrated into legacy systems. And in financial service, AI models have been added on top existing transaction systems to detect fraud patterns in real time. This avoids costly system rewrites, but still enhance security. And manufacturing companies use AI-driven predict estimation maintenance on top of their existing machinery monitoring platforms. This helps predict failures before they happen, and it's nice to reduce the downtime. And in healthcare, legacy hospital record system have been connected with AI diagnostic tools, helping doctor with faster and more accurate insight, all while keeping the core system intact. And form of my own experience, we develop a system for a textile company that predicts fabric defects and potential production delays. But instead of replacing entire system, we built a solution that scans their legacy Excel files and triggers alerts, enabling the company to take proactive action without distributing their existing workflow. And these examples show that with smart integration strategy, AI can bring significant business value without starting from scratch. And often companies hesitate to start AI project because of budget constraint, lack of clear direction, or fear that they need a huge infrastructure approach. But in reality, not all AI invites require massive investment. There are many tools out there with free tries that let developers and small teams start building and testing today without a problem from financial months planning. And here you see my popular third-party APIs. And Grok offers a fast LLM interface. It's great when you need fast response and can't afford host your own models. And you can select a lot of different models. As I know, it supports also ChatGPT or it supports DeepSeek R1. and with a limit, it's free. You can easily start to develop your project and you can present it. Then you can directly book a API key. And SERP API gives you access to real-time Google search results through an API. It's perfect for an AI tool that needs to look things up dynamically. And before in a hackathon, I developed a market research API with this service. So, I mean, normally it's reaching this kind of API is so costly, but I directly, without any cost, I develop my application. And this tightly goes a step further and summarize web page using LLMs. And I think it's ideal for AI agents or knowledge extraction tools. And Twilio is a classical for adding communication features like SMS alerts or WhatsApp calls or AI-driven voice assistants without managing your own servers. And the best part, you can integrate most of these with big legacy systems using simple API calls, scripts, or even Excel macros in some cases. And on last update, I find an Excel macro before they develop this Microsoft Excel Visual Basic language, but now they start to support TypeScript language. So I think it's so nice experience for a developer. So, and as a result, I can say AI and legacy system are not enemies, and in fact, they can work together very well if you approach the integration truthfully. You don't need to fully rewrite to see real business value from AI, whether it is Excel sheet, ERP system, or on-prem database. There are smart load distribution ways to make them intelligent. And start with APIs. Use middleware if needed, and don't underestimate the power of free tools like Grok's SERP API or the others, and test your ideas quickly. In the end, the hardest part is often just getting started. So instead of waiting for the perfect time or budget, just kick off something small because even simple AI layer can have a huge impact on your existing systems. And thank you for your time. And if you have a question, please feel free to type me on chat.
Awesome. Is there a place where folks should connect with you if they have like other questions they want to follow up with?
You can follow me on my LinkedIn. Should I write on the chat?
Sure. Yeah. Put it in the
Okay.
chat, and then I'll.
Okay. Here.
You know, one thing I was interested in, hearing your talk, since the focus is really on like legacy systems, like old enterprise. Just curious about to dig a little bit deeper into the point around resistance to change. One thing I feel like I've seen a lot with companies is almost a concern about like data privacy, and so they don't want to use the APIs. Do you feel like you see that a lot? And if so, like what do you do to get around that? Or like
Actually, the clear solution is actually if you use third-party service, you can never be sure about your data security, not 100%. But in this case, you can establish it in your own server. I'm not sure if now it is easy to buy this kind of systems like these special NVIDIA drivers, but this is the only one cleanest solution. But in Germany also it is so big challenge because there are strict legal rules about this.
Yeah.
So the maybe the other tools, I think what I believe is booking a server in a good quality company, like in, for example, Germany, there are some servers you can book it with strict rules. So maybe it can be a solution. But in long
Totally.
term, yeah, it's better to have your own NVIDIA tools.
Totally. We did a question in the chat come in
Okay.
from Thomas at Duplica. How can I get started into all the security features needed to add when implementing AI automation tools to these types of services? Do you have any resources to point?
I mean, actually, the biggest challenge is your. I mean, if you mean the legacy systems, I mean, you can close your network and have your own AI servers. So, but apart from the, I mean, actually, it's a part of more security department. So it's not directly my profession, but the best way is how in the private company having their own private servers without connection. So, but as a developer, what can we do? We have to protect our servers against injections. So, and with correct middleware and firework, we can solve it. So
Totally.
maybe the other point can be if we use the correct protocols, like maybe it's better if I directly show. And if we implement some correct protocols, I think it can be also a solution. So instead of opening each endpoints, we can allow only some special protocols. So yeah, but I mean, as a developer, I can say the clear points.
Totally. Well, cool. We appreciate you coming by. I'll just check the chat one more time. Yeah, I didn't see other questions, but yeah, we really appreciate you coming by and sharing your work with us. And hope to see you again. Remember,
Okay.
connect with him on LinkedIn. His info's in the chat.
Okay.
And with that, we're entering a short break. Thanks, everyone.
Okay. Thank you so much.